Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to build up our About page, which we are going to tie together with the mission page from our home page. There's a lot of pages going on, but this is going to make sense very quickly. Let's get started. We're going to move over to the left and go to Pages, All Pages. And then we're going to go down to About, right-click on Edit with Elementor and click on Open Link in New tab. And then we're going to go to My Front Page and just normally click on Edit with Elementor. So now we have two tabs. We have our home page and we have our About page, which we are going to completely redesign. What we're going to do is we're going to start with our home page and just connect this mission page together with the home page. And the best way to do that is to just take this design straight off by going up here, clicking on copy, moving over to the About page, remove this entire section, and then move up, click on the plus, right click and paste. There we go. Now clearly we don't want this big. When we're thinking about design, we always have to think, what are we trying to achieve here? What is the most important? We do everything in order of importance. And when it comes to our About page, we just want to give them the recognition that yes, they are in the correct space. This is our About page. So we want to use the same background, but we want to take up very minimally with space. So we're going to start off by just removing, first of all, the body of text, right-click, delete. The call to action button, right-click and delete. Then I'm going to click on this entire section, scroll up, click on the 6 dots, move over to advanced, and I'm going to remove that padding that just made the whole image so much bigger. There we go, so we're making it smaller. Go to the left to layout, go down to minimum height, and I'm just going to make this a lot smaller. There we go, it's starting to look better. I'm going to remove the second column because as we can see, it's taking up a lot of space. Right click, delete, and it's gonna get even smaller. I'm going to click on this section once again and see if maybe we can make it even smaller now, and we can. I'm going to make it something like, let's say 250 is a good number. There we go. I'm gonna go into advanced and create some more margin to the text that's down below. Let's click on bottom and then we're going to delink the values. Otherwise it's gonna be the bottom and the top. I'm gonna write 80 and this creates some nice space, looking much more comfortable already. I'm going to click on this header, move over to style, and then alignment, change it to center. And then move over to the right, click on this column, click on delete, and now it's going to be completely centered. Just like this, to make sure that there's only one column and this is centered, not to the left, not to the right, but rather centered. So we're just gonna change up the background a little bit. So right now we're seeing the forearms, but I would rather that we saw at least a little bit of the hand. So I'm going to click on edit section, go into style, go down to position, set it to custom, and then I'm going to change the Y position here. Now the Y position is just going to scroll and see where do we want the image to go up, rather up or down. See, here there's not much going on, but if we can time in the hands, something like this, almost looks like they're holding the mission part. I think that is looking really nice. And to make this even more readable, I'm just going to go down to background overlay and I'm going to increase the opacity slightly more. So it's going to be at 0.3, maybe even 3.5. Yep, I think this is looking much nicer. It's just even more readable. But now it looks like the hands are cupping the header. I'm liking this design a lot more. Next up, we're getting to the meat of the About page itself. We're going to add in the text. Now, when it comes to the text, again, this is going to be about your client story, where they talk about themselves, explain about what their mission is. And the way that we're approaching this is that we're tying together the about the actual brand and company with the mission, the brand's mission itself into one identity. So you'll want to talk to your client and ask them, what is the deal? What is the branding? How are they trying to make the world into a better place? What is their unique selling point? And see if they can get that into one big nice text. That is something that they're going to want to write themselves. And while you can give them the design outline that we're going to add in here, it's really up to them to make sure that their story is captured properly, and you can optimize it further as you've learned more. Once again, that's going to be further down in this course in the sales psychology and the copywriting section. So for now, we're going to go back to our amazing starter pack. We're going to go into website building, documents, and find the about page. There it is, and open it. And then we're just going to build our about page up. We're going to start off with the headline, which is hydration with a purpose. I'm going to go back, click on the header, paste it right in. Head back, grab all of this text down here, copy it, remove this section, delete, remove this column, delete. There we go, deleted. Click on this section, mark all of the text, remove it, paste in the new one that we have, and then we need to make sure that it's properly formatted. So for example, here, there are some spaces where we can see that there's a space here. It doesn't really transfer that well. I'm just gonna click on delete when there's a space, hit space, and this should self-correct it. There we go. Just gonna do this on all of the sections where the formatting is broken. So there we go. Now we have the text all in one. Don't worry, we're going to change the design of the text so it's much more readable. But for now, we're going to move on to the next section. Grab this headline, click on this one, change it. Grab this piece of text, click on this paragraph, remove the old, in with the new, as they say. And then we're just going to format it properly. I'm going to click there where there's a breaking in the formatting, hit delete, make a space, and do this so everything just looks good. Next up, we want to change the design of the text because now it's just one big mess. This is not reader friendly at all. So I'm going to click on this paragraph up here, move into style, and then go into typography. And then I'm gonna go down to line height. So I just want some more space in between the lines. And let's see, we're gonna move it to 30 is a nice space. Now, look how much easier that is on the eyes. Now it's inviting and easy to read. So line height 30, we're gonna go with. And then move down to letter spacing and see, we're just gonna space it a little bit more at 0.2. So there's even more space in between each sentence. Much, much nicer. So I'm just gonna grab this, copy it, right click on the paragraph down below, and then paste style, and now they both look just as nice. Now, if you're looking for inspiration on how to tie together the brand identity with the brand mission the way we're doing here, have a look at this text and notice that we're describing what the product does, what we're looking to do, and how Smart Flow Bottle donates 10% of all its profit to UNICEF's Clean Water program. That's going to be a huge part on how we, while running this website, market ourselves. It's going to be a great source of website articles, of ways of communicating our entire brand. We're trying to make a change in the world. So this is no small feat. This is one of those missions that you want to tie into the identity and make a big deal out of. Next up, we're going to go down. We're going to remove this entire section here that got pasted in. Not sure why, maybe I hit Command V, but anyway, that shouldn't be down there. And then we are going to change this into a contact form. So if people want to contact us, they can. Now I'm going to change want to talk to us and instead write get in touch. Then I'm going to remove this text, delete, and I'm going to remove the call to action as well. Instead, what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to add in a form where they can write in their name, their email, and a message and have it sent directly to us. So to do this, we need to set some more things up. First of all, we're going to want to go to upper right corner and click on publish. Then what we can do is we can use the other tab that you probably still have open, exit to WordPress, go to the back end. Then we're going to go into plugins and click on installed plugins. Scroll down until you see WP Forms Lite. Now what this is basically just a plugin that allows you to create forms that people can write into and have it sent as a message to you. Now these forms can be many things, but that's how we are going to use it. If you don't see this plugin in your installed plugins, it should come with the starter kit. You can just go to add new plugin and search for WP Forms Lite. It should pop up and you just install it and activate it. All we're gonna do is click on activate, and then we're going to move up and click on WP Forms, Add new. Click on Let's Go. We're going to choose a simple contact form and click on Use Template. And there's nothing we need to change here. This form is absolutely perfect the way it is. We can instead go into settings and let me just show you how the notifications for this is going to work. So the send to email address is going to be currently your admin email. Your admin email is, if you remember in the beginning, we set up our password for logging into the website. In there is also an email section where you can set in your email. By default, it will be using that email to get all of your replies sent to you. So when anyone comes and they write a comment or message in here, click on submit, it will be sent to that email that you have in here. Now, if you want it to be a specific email, you can just remove this section and add in that email. Now, if you don't have a domain-specific email, like we're going to create one called info@smartflowbottle.com, don't worry about it because we will be doing that in the email marketing section, and that's coming up in just a little bit. First, we have the SEO section, then we're going to go into the email marketing section, and I'll show you how to set up a unique email that's connected to your domain name. But know that for now, it's going to send it to the admin email that you use to sign up with your website. The email subject line is going to be what the email will be called when you receive it, people send it to you. Normally, I don't really change this, but if you're using multiple forms, it can be a good idea to change this name to contact form or something like that, or about page contact form. It's very easy to just leave it by default. And then we have the from name. The from name is going to be SmartFlow Bottle, and the email is going to be the admin email currently when we reply to them. But again, we don't have to worry about these two right now. We're going to set that up later on in the email marketing section. So then all we're going to do is click on save. Then all we're going to do is jump back to our about page, make sure that this is published, and then we need to update this page by clicking here. And by updating it, we should now have WP forms available. Yes, if we don't update the page, it won't really have this form because we installed it while the old page was still up. But by updating it, this will be included once again. So all we're going to do is scroll down. We're going to grab this one and put it in just below Get in Touch. Select form, simple contact form. And there we have it, everything we need. So they have to write in their name, their email, and then their comment or message. And you know that it's going to be sent to the email that you've put in the admin email. I'm going to hit publish, and then I'm just going to exit Elementor, exit to WordPress, go to the back end. And just to show you once again, users profile, this is the email I'm talking about that everything will be sent to. So you can change that right now, or you can just wait a little bit and know that we're going to change things up in the email marketing section. So instead, we're going to move up, go to pages, all pages, and the about page, we're going to click on where it says view, right click and click on copy link address. Now we've copied the link address directly to the about page. We're going to go down to where it says my front page, click on edit with Elementor, scroll all the way down here, click on the learn more button, click on link, remove that little thing, paste in the link to our about page, click on publish. Now let's exit to WordPress, back to the dashboard, go into visit site, scroll all the way down and try it out. Let's click on learn more, and it's working beautifully. Well done, everything is working just the way we wanted it to. The only thing to notice is that the hands aren't really in the position I wish it would be. So you're going to notice a lot of changes with the designs as you're trying things out. And if you don't like the position it is in, because it turned out to be a little bit different when we had the editing bar out, we can just go to edit with Elementor, click on the background image here, style, go down to the Y position. We can just maybe try turning it up a little bit. Fold this editing part. Okay, looking better, but maybe let's turn it down a little bit. Yes, I think this is looking much better. So gonna fold it out, click on publish, and we're all done. Nice job creating your about page. Remember, you can always come back and do redesigns. You're going to notice things change as you go. You're going to want to make your designs more unison. There might be something you're missing out. Don't be nervous about coming back and making iterations. In the next lecture, we are going to make sure that everything we do is adapted towards tablets and towards mobiles as well, because they require their own type of design. Most users nowadays families are on their mobiles. So it's very important that we don't just focus on the computer screens, but also on the mobile screens. So see you in the next lecture.